Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Into Reverie and we are in Crossbell doing our round and we are here at West Street where we've got an inkling that there might be something in the basement. And we are being part of the SSS, at least a couple in our party are. Yeah, we have to check it out.
Now then.
Yes, now then, we have to check it out now, yeah, definitely. So let's start off the episode by doing that, and then we can continue on doing our rounds. We've done, well, 2 regions now. We are busy with the West Street for our next, so we're making nice progress. Depending on what we're gonna find down here, maybe we can continue that. Your party setup has changed. Unlike when you're in town with a limited party, all party members can be used when on the main road or in dungeons. Please select the members of your party. I'm more than fine with this party. He has to be in here. Rean, of course, a hitter. Maybe. Ellie can be swapped for someone else, right? In order to edit your party, you must open the menu while on the main road or in a dungeon. That is fine. Because while we're out here, there are 3 missions that we want to continue. That is having the 3 main characters, Rufus, Rean and Lloyd, fighting formidable enemies.
Now then.
And we can easily do that. We just need to find places where we can find those and then just grind the living hell out of them. Our party is strong enough, and if here, with 3 of them in the same party, we can do that, the better it is, the faster we can work our way through them. But for now, let's see what's at the bottom of this place. And of course, if these are new enemies or not.
Victory is clear.
Not new enemies, and they feel like
Crimson Slash! Right.
old enemies.
Hey!
My turn. It's my turn.
Damn, wrong button.
It's over.
I'm so used for Rean being in that position, for me grinding the stratums, that I accidentally auto-kicked him. Oh well, it's fine.
Rising Nova!
It's a bit overkill on these enemies though. But Rean can recover his CP so
no stopping
fast
us.
that I abuse that fact
That'll do it.
a lot. That's fine. He'll get it back, I'm sure. Let's see. Chests have not been refilled, looks like. Yeah.
We have the advantage.
Checking to see if they really are these older enemies.
That's the power of the 8.
And if we miss scanning 1 or 2 of them, you never know. It can happen. Yeah, depending on what's down there, I don't think this will be too difficult.
Yeah. Let's get him.
Bye-bye.
Excellent work, everyone. We did it.
Yes, it was such a challenge, but we did it.
Hey!
Yeah, let's just get straight through here, right? There's no need to drag this out.
We have the advantage.
cut through! It's down!
I'll assist. I'm going. Yeah. I shall go. Ah.
Right. Hey! All taken care of.
Yay! Good job, guys.
Hell yeah. The more higher link combinations we have, the better it is. Because in any eventuality when they need to fight together, we get better responses because of it. So it's great. And of course we already know that the prime combinations have already been settled to max level. The rest is just gravy on the top of a beautiful steak. Or whatever cake, cherry on top. Whatever combination you adore, of course. Let's see how we can get through here. Oh no. Maybe we have to go downstairs. And of course I have no idea by heart how to go through this dungeon, but we'll figure it out. How hard can it be, right? How we get down there? And I'm betting there's going to be a switch down there too. Yeah, I'm just leaving the boxes just in case I need to replenish some charge. Well, I'm pretty sure we'll be a-okay down here. Ooh, big boy.
Let's get him!
I'm pretty sure we can't consider you a formidable foe, but
Gotta be tougher than that to stop us.
still a prime source of you material even now.
Yeah. Now's our chance.
Yeah, I don't even think we need to save for this. Even if there is a humongous boss behind there, it's the first thing we're doing in this episode, so we should be fine. Because what I'm hoping with this is black Zemurian pieces. Because I remember that wasn't in the last game that we had to go to certain places in the map to collect shinies from the floor where we found those pieces. So maybe it's somewhere we'll get that like this here as well. And I want to get as many as we can find, of course. Well, this was a terminal we used before during our investigation into the spirit lanes. Yes, Theo and I were able to conduct a long-range spiritual power search using it, though this terminal has certainly seen better days. I can explain that. It was destroyed by an exploding archaism shortly before the signing ceremony, sadly. I intended to put it in repair order request with the Epstein Foundation, but then, well, you know. Come to think of it, something about this terminal stuck out to Lloyd's back then as well. Yeah. Would it be possible for you to still search through this terminal's data? It's fine if all that's left are fragments and traces, I just don't want to leave any stone unturned. I suppose there may not be much left to salvage, but I'll see what I can do. Would the three of you mind giving me a hand? I could use Alyssa's help too. Okie dokie. This should be interesting. Definitely. Well, I feel like we've seen this name before. Project Babel. Yeah, at the military factory. Project Babel. Well, we didn't have any leads on what it could be the first time we came across it. I doubt it's nothing to do with the retributive tower though. This project was likely what led to its creation. Is there any data on the project itself? Nothing left that can be analyzed, sadly. The memory cord was heavily damaged. However, there are some records on the new Zauber soldier models connected to the project that can still be read. Well, according to this, they were designed and sent into production in August of last year, before the whole war began. Wait, that doesn't sound right. You're right, it doesn't make any sense. The final trigger that led to Elysium's creation came on the first day of the war, didn't it? Yes, without a doubt. That's when the wheels were set in motion. But if this record is to believe, the Helmord and Asmodine existed before the war. That's impossible. I can confirm that as one of the Operation Jormungandr's leaders. Rest assured, we would have deployed these weapons if we had them. No one's refuting that, though it would mean the information on this memory cord is incorrect, either deliberately or by mistake. All the records here seem to line up though. Maybe our big takeaway should be that if they had been made before the war, then this is what the files would look like. Well, it doesn't change the fact that the tower is already active. None of this information is going to do us any good. There'll be one thing if there was a lead on how to disable it, but coming up empty-handed like this is a real waste of time. I've got to disagree with you there. Any information is valuable at this stage. Progress is progress. Though you're right about the time being of the essence. We found all we can here, so let's get back to the surface. Yeah, but what does it all mean? That's the question. So does that mean that everything was already set in motion before the war? Like it was already being planned all beforehand? And by who? By Faith? That would be a bit lackadaisious to think that was the reason for it. Oh well. Let's get out of here then, shall we? Can we just... Yeah. We can definitely do it like this. And I'll check afterwards when we've been all over Crossbell if according to that list I missed a few spots. Let's head back to the law firm. Let's see what Pete has to say now that I've been down there again. It's hard for me to think of Mr. Greenwood of anything but the kind man I've always known. At the end of the day, I still want to be a lawyer, just like him. That's why I'm helping out for the first time in a while. Good. Well, I'm guessing the scene we had down there is gonna be a part of things we do later, like maybe towards a true ending of a game, if it has that. Because all information is vital. Lloyd said it so himself. Hey guys, how are you holding up? Well, we're still alright. So you three met up with Sophia? Well, we just happened to bump into each other on the way back from taking care of a few wanted monsters on the highway. Oh, and we were just on our way to help with the food bank preparation at the Belheim. We had talked about having Estelle and Joshua over for dinner the last time we went out to eat with Ren. What a happy accident that we would run into each other again so soon. Sure is. Honestly, I wish the time were a little better so we could hang out. Huh? You mean you're not gonna come eat with us at the Belheim? I want to do something to thank Ren for saving me and being my friend. Oh, that's awfully sweet, but I don't recall ever saving you. But you know that's not true. Plus, Papa said you saved him too. What am I going to do with you? Aw, you guys are even closer than I thought. Would it be alright if we drop by after our next big mission is complete? We can also try to squeeze in a small visit as we do our next set of rounds. That? We can do that too. Oh boy, you're always very softy, Joshua. Of course, we'll be waiting for you to come home safely. Be careful and good luck. Yeah, I think with everything, even if they never officially know Ren is theirs, the relationship they have right now is extremely sweet. Just to see that she has her connection to her family.
Now then.
Once again. Oh, I'm sure Harold will be thrilled to hear what we're doing. I'll be praying that you all come back safely and can join us later. Oh, we definitely will if you can. Oh, I know cooking for the food drive comes first, but we can still eat dinner together, right? I was really afraid that what was happening in the city, but now it's no big deal because there's something to look forward to. I noticed something interesting earlier as I was going around and looking for ways to help the residents. People were already doing what they could to help one another. They boosted my spirit instead of the other way around. Imagine that. Crossbellans have always had such strong spirits. Maybe that comes with the territory of living someplace with so many ups and downs. Well, it would make the people very resilient to a situation like this. And hopefully bonding them together much better. Oh, I'm glad to see Sophia and her family are doing so well. We should get back to patrol in the city. There's bound to be some kind of job that needs a bracer's touch if we look hard enough. Almost definitely. It's good to have you two back in town to help out. I didn't think we got an opportunity to spend time together like that until it was all over. Let's do whatever it takes to put an end to that tacky eyesore of a tower. I can't even enjoy a simple meal with that hideous thing looming over us. What a killjoy. Definitely, we'll arrange it. I promise. Hey, so they organizing a food drive? Oh, that's a really neat idea. Wait, I should be doing something to help out. There must be something I can do. Join the junior SSS. I don't think you're too old yet. I can't just stand around and watch everyone else work. I have to find some way to pitch in. Cooking is out of my wheelhouse, but maybe I could wash the dishes? Someone has to wash them, so why not me? Hey, despite him being well off, saying that he was willing to do that shows just what a character he is. A good one. So yeah, go for it. Help people wherever you can. Phew, I got so fired up watching Ilya and Risha duel it out earlier. Oh, as did I. Each stand so passionately and with such determination, it was a spectacle to behold. All the more reason we can't sit on our hands and do nothing to help. Right, let's head over to Belheim and pitch in to Lena's food drive. There's a hungry mouth to feed out there. It's rather enjoyable cooking for everyone like this. In fact, it makes me want to stay and continue living in Crossbell instead of going back to Erebonia. It's inspiring how passionate Ilya, Risha and Sully are. I should follow in their example. Alright, here goes nothing. Sammy? Don't suddenly start in a dance. It might hurt people. I used to pitch in on food drives all the time during my days in the Crossbell diet. Maybe I'll cook up a batch of my special miso soup. In fact, I'd even toss in the best ingredients we have. It's not every day common folk get to taste the luxuries of fine dining. Wait, no, what am I saying? I start sounding like Mrs. Novash did at her worst if I start saying things like that. Yeah, how things change over the course of games. Again, I've said it before, character development in the series is amazing. Mrs. Novash seems like she had a real change of heart this year. If someone like her can turn a new page, then so can I. I'll make a soup that's humble and tasteful that everyone can enjoy. Yes, and that's the best way to go at it, definitely. Let's see, are there any more people upstairs? Still no key for us to go inside. Good, the door's locked. Sorry, don't mind me, it's just a force of habit. It's okay, I remember how Ilya used to forget to lock her door all the time back in the day. Well, let's have some faith in that she'll make another full recovery and get to come home again soon. Ilya's a fighter, I'm sure she will. In all honesty, I hope we can get to Ursula and have a little of a chat with her. Give her some support from our direction, because with everything that happened, I can almost guarantee you she'll need it, especially from her friends. And it never hurts to support somebody. It will help them recover. I knew you could do it, Lloyd. Well, the other police officers told us you were the leader of the big operation. Thank you for saving us. I couldn't call myself the leader, per se. There were a whole bunch of people. Some you know, some you might not know, like people from Erebonia. Exactly, and there's still work to be done. That means you're up, okay? We need the JSSS around to pick up our slack. Frankly, you kids are more on top of it than most adults are around here. Damn right. Tito wasn't kidding around. I need you guys to look after Ken and Nana for me, okay? But remember, if things get too scary, it's still brave to run to safety as fast as you can. We or the guild will make sure to come to your rescue. Aww. Okay, we'll help, but we won't go too crazy either. Yeah. Be careful, okay? I'm also gonna help out as a member of the JSSS, but if Rio and Henri are ever in danger, I'll make sure to stop them, so try not to worry. Well, just watching everyone makes me feel braver. We might not be able to do a whole lot, but we can still do the best we can. It was totally worth doing what we could as the JSSS. People are really starting to count on us. And yeah, guess what? Shiruru can come home now. It's a relief that I don't got to be worried about how she's doing anymore. Alright, we're gonna do whatever we can to protect everyone's smiles, just like you guys. Definitely. That's the thing that just they can do themselves. Oh, I read the Crossbell Times special issue, and there are folks out there working hard to stop that insane weapon from firing. It's the SSS and the rest of those young men and women who truly care for our beloved Crossbell. With them there, I feel like we'll be able to overcome whatever obstacles that try to stand in our way of freedom. I know I'm up there in years, but seeing them do all they can makes me want to as well. Hey, age is nothing to sneeze at, definitely not. There's always something anybody can do. Ah, phew, I think we're finally done with our cleanup work. Well done, Oscar and Bennett. Well, that was quite a firefight we had outside the bakery. At least now we can finally reopen for business, right, Bennett? Right, it shouldn't have been long enough. Still, it's only a matter of time until this brief calm is shattered again. Huh? What do you mean? Well, in the end, Crossbell can't survive without Supreme Leader Rufus to guide us. So, we're close to attaining everlasting peace. Why must the police and the CGF keep trying to prevent that? Bennett, take a breath. What the heck has gotten into you? What's gotten into me? How can you be so ignorant, Dad? You've seen that tower. As long as we have that, nobody will think twice about trying to lay a hand on Crossbell ever again. Am I seeing what I think I'm seeing? No, not Bennett too. Oh, hey you guys. Thanks for coming to everyone's aid once again. I'm sorry to say we're a little preoccupied at the moment. We're not open for business just yet. I think you've got more pressing issues than opening the bakery right now, Oscar. Is Bennett alright? Well, I'm sure you've noticed the rest of the townspeople are back to normal thanks to you guys freeing everyone. But for some reason, Bennett still hasn't snapped out of it. Oh no, that poor girl. I guess the effects of the brainwashing haven't worn off for her yet. Yes, although such cases are quite unusual. Maybe somehow the brainwashing resonated so deeply with her mind that it failed to wear off when it did for everyone else. Is such a thing really possible? I think so. The brainwashing probably controlled people by amplifying whatever anxieties they already had deep down. If so, Bennett must have been carrying some serious worries about something. That could explain why her mind still seems to be shackled by its effects. When you put it like that, I have noticed Bennett's been a real big worrywart for a while now. She kept making me swear I wouldn't go off and do anything else dangerous. Maybe because I got injured during the war. Oh, that has to be it, I imagine. Well, she must be thought that if another war broke out and you got drafted again, you really might never come back. I could see that being the root cause of all of this. Yeah, and then the brainwashing happened to him at the worst time and it spiraled out of control. Damn, the real question is, how do we help her? In all honesty, I think Oscar is the only one that can. If he can alleviate that worry from her mind, then that might trigger the curse to release itself from her, snapping back to normal. Hey, it's okay Lloyd, don't worry about it. I think I have an idea of what to do. Those of us at the bakery have our own unique approach to solving problems. And by that you mean? Yep, I'm going to bake some special new bread just for her and have her eat it. This won't be any old baguette either. The flavor's going to be so out of this world, it'll bring her back to her senses. Pretty lofty aspirations for a loaf of bread, if you ask me. Well, I suppose we won't know until we try. Even I am more than a little skeptical. Actually, I think he's on to something. Bennett's a baker too. If Oscar can somehow deliver a shock to her system that speaks to that pride, it could finally cure her. If there's anyone out there capable of such a feat, it certainly is Oscar. Well, I'm convinced. I've actually already been preparing to make this bread just in case it came to this. Who knows how well it will work, but it's definitely worth a shot. The only problem is that I'm having trouble finding all the ingredients I need. It's gonna take more time to track them down. I'm so sorry for making you wait, Bennett. Hang in there just a little bit longer. Hold on, Oscar. Let us help. We can track down whatever you need. Are you sure? You guys must have your hands full getting ready for your next big operation. Do you really have time? That's irrelevant. At this point, we won't be able to concentrate on the operation until we get this sorted out. But he said, we'd rather have not any regrets once the plan is underway. Hey, much as I'd rather not have yet another thing to worry about, I guess I can deem to help. Us too. Count us in. As long as we get some of that yummy new bread for ourselves, I'm happy to lend a hand. You guys, I don't know what I did to deserve this. Thank you. Now, since you've been kind enough to offer, I'd owe it big time if you could score me some native bellberries. What are those? Yeah, I'm curious too. I've obviously heard of bellberries, that's a common enough ingredient, but native ones? You see, most of the bellberries you find are actually artificially cultivated. Native bellberries grow in the wild. Not only are they hardier, but they possess a different flavor too. They become tricky to harvest lately though. Maybe the local vegetation has changed or something. I asked people who know the area around America and even people who traveling Maine's mountain path and came up empty-handed. In that case, they could be growing somewhere along Ursula Road. Oh, let's try searching some place that haven't seen much human activity recently. We may have some luck that way. Smart thinking. Thanks again, everyone. I appreciate you all taking the time to do this. I'll leave procuring the berries to you. Yeah, we'll definitely help him. Remember, you guys need to find some native bellberries. They haven't been spotted around America or Mainz as much lately. But if your theory is right, they could be growing somewhere on Ursula Road that doesn't get a lot of foot traffic. I hate to ask you guys to go berry picking now of all times, but I'd really appreciate if you found some. If we can help, you know we'll be into it. Why can no one understand that the only way to achieve true peace is through a united nation? All we have to do is follow Supreme Leader Rufus's every word and Crossbell future will finally be secured. Everlasting harmony is within our reach and no one has to hurt ever again. We'll never lose more than we already have. Why can't that Oscar understand that? Yeah, and that's the thing, isn't it? Like, when someone is so hyper-focused on one thing, no matter how unrealistic it is, they just cannot see beyond that. And that's the problem Bennett is having right now. Yeah, Oscar, we really need to find those berries for you. Bennett, snap out of it! I can understand how you might be getting sick and tired of all this fighting, but there's no reason in talking like that. A day of shopping feels so much better now that the city has been freed. Support for the Supreme Leader seems to have vanished too, which is a huge relief. Although, for whatever reason, Bennett still seems a little off to me somehow. I'm sure Oscar will take good care of her like he always does, but I still can't help but worry about what's going on with her. Yeah, me too, but we have an idea, and we'll get it sorted, I'm sure. Anybody home? Nope. No reason. Hey, it's Yuna. Oh, and she brought the SSS in the class 7 too. Oh, your father already told me everything. I'm so glad you're alright. Same to you, Mom, and I hope you two have been on your best behavior. By the way, I heard you're helping with the food bank they're setting up. Oh, people can finally come in and out of the city now that the occupation is over. Several refugees and even entire households are getting hungry right now. So, we're working with the entertainment and residential district to set up food bank and distribute food around the city. Oh, Lena reached out to everyone at Villa Raisins to ask for our help as well. It's nice to flex my homemaker muscles for once. And we're gonna help too. We get to peel veggies and stuff. Aw, I'm proud of you guys. I gotta make sure I don't fall behind. Your mother is something else, you know? Yeah, Lena really is the best. Oh, the city may have technically been liberated, but things are as chaotic as ever outside. Thankfully, Mrs. Novesh and Sammy are both eager to help. We shouldn't have any trouble delivering food to the people in need. Be careful out there, okay, Yuna? I know you're about to head off into danger. When you're back, I'll have a heaping helping of your favorite dinner at the table as a reward for a job well done. How does that sound, sweetheart? Like heaven. I'll be back before you know it, Mom. Be careful out there. Yuna told me all about potato sprouts and how you shouldn't pick them from the ground. She said that they were dangerous because they're still poisonous. Wow, you remembered. Atta girl, Nana. Well, if there's gonna be a volunteer kitchen, that means there's gotta be loads of food. I'm gonna stuff my face full. That's one way to look on the bright side, I guess. Yes, but first the people that need it. Then you can have a bit. Or a bite. Alright, that's it for West Street. Let's see if we can get to the old SSS building through the back streets. Yes. Night rest may bring back some fond memories of the past. Or other fond memories. I'm not gonna say anything more than that. Yeah. Back in business as they should be. Complete. All the different stuffed animals. Yeah.
The citizens are relatively calm for being so close to a large, dangerous weapon.
It was like that with the Azure Tree. And the days leading up to the last war, too. I think they just get that it's better to focus on how they can help rather than panic.
Humans are strong in the most unexpected ways.
Now then.
You said it.
And it looks like there's a animal convention up here, seeing how they can do their part. Hey, it's Zayt and Cope. Who are your new furry and feathered friends? This is incredible. The mere sight of this scene is warm and fuzzy enough to make my heart melt. Greetings. These creatures wish to watch over your heroics. They were drawn to one another and became comrades. Though in the case of the one named Cerberus, he's here because his master told him to spread word about their store. You don't say. They've always got you doing the weirdest job, huh, boy? This guy is his partner Zio. Is he trying to tell us something? Well, this one in particular is quite sharp. Indeed, there's a fair wind blowing. A fair wind? Maybe Gaius would know. Fear not. You will understand when the time comes. Hey, I want to know how to talk to animals too. Let me join. Me too. I always wanted to have a conversation with Cope. Can you dumbasses hear yourself? We're in deep shit and you want to shoot the breeze with some animals? Ah, come on. They're more than just animals. They are friends and allies too, you know? Well said. They may not be human, but they see themselves as your compatriots nonetheless. I myself was never meant to align with the interests of humans, but circumstances led me to becoming a police dog. Now it's my duty to stand with all of you. I intend to protect this land's future. Thanks for always having our back, Zyd. We won't let you down. Thanks for the positivity. Yes, definitely. Well, mankind's strength will be what cuts forward the path to the future. It should be acceptable to lend my assistance as a police dog until that time comes. As always, my best wishes are behind you, SSS. The same goes for all your comrades. Looks like Zio's all pumped up. Good, because he is as much part of this next mission as we are. Aw, you're gonna be in charge of watching the store for a while, buddy? There's no reason you're saying that should make any sense. Yes, but we've seen the games, we've seen what Cerberus can do, and he's definitely a valued member of the store, no matter how you look at it. And I feel like he can do his contribution quite nicely. Yes, I look forward to the day things can go back to normal and support requests are the hardest part of our jobs again. We're almost there. Just a little bit more and the future we've been fighting for will finally be here. That's right. Definitely. Alright, time to start on Central Plaza a little bit. Well, if it isn't the SSS and Class 7, quite the interesting group of faces you've got tagging along with you too. If anyone's going to get the situation under control, it's probably the star-studded lineup you got on your hands. I'll hook you up if you need any new weapons for what's ahead. Just give me a holler. Get out there and show us what you're all made of. Thanks, Grande. That's the plan. We appreciate your assistance. It's going to take a star-studded lineup like yours to get the situation under control. I'll hook you up if you need it. A shield tonfa. Damn. That's actually better. Wait. Are you wearing the Type 3? Yes. Okay, that is quite interesting. Then we definitely want that. Look, it's quite a decent increase too. Huh. Alright, I like the idea of that. So we're definitely gonna get this and equip him with it. But that's the only thing we can get here. Wait. Do we have something else that is insanely... The loss of a bit of range, 1+, is not gonna matter, is it? Alright. Huh, I like that. Unique weapons just in a random store at the end of the line. I'll take it. Who knows, maybe we can upgrade that as well. Hi guys, I'm glad you're here. I want to say thank you cause you're why I can be with mommy and daddy again. So thank you. Oh, we're so grateful to you for everything you've done. Well, I couldn't put it better. You've saved us so many times at this point, you give us the courage to keep going. And your kindness is the reason we can keep going. Really? Then I gotta thank you bunches more. Keep cheering you on. Hip hip hooray! Go SSS, go Class 7. Everybody get cheers. Wow, even us? I love it. I'm all fired up thanks to you. Hip hip hooray! Go everybody, I'm rooting. I wonder where Ko went. He was here just a second ago. Must have wandered back towards the SSS building at some point. I'll have to treat him to some delicious fish later for always keeping an eye on me while we're out. Oh, definitely. He's doing the thing that only he can do. One of my MWL co-workers convinced me to come back home early. I thought Mimi would miss me more, so I was amazed to see how well she was doing. I don't mean that in a bad way. I'm glad she's being so comfortable. I'm sure it's because of you. Yeah, but there's nothing better than spending time with your loved ones, I'm sure. I got to know Harold while doing business in America. Now that we're business buds, invested in has been worth my while, let me tell you. He's not the only one he's worth his while, though. Whatever Crossbell needs, I'm here to help. You come to learn how reliable Harold is through our business dealings. He's not the only one, though. Whatever Crossbell needs, I'm here. Oh, thank goodness. It's so good to see you're all okay. Good to see you're hanging in there too, Harold. So, you guys just make it back from Mainz? Yes, I was worried about the state of the city, so we came here to lend our support. That aside, I received an update from the Guardian Force. You're all turning your attention to that super weapon now that the city has been freed, is that right? It is. The situation is less than ideal, but we can't afford to give up yet. You all always have been so strong. I can't even begin to tell you how much that strength has saved me and my family. Here, I know it's not much, but I want you to have this. Goodness, this is so much. Thank you, Mr. Hayworth. We'll use it wisely. I can't help on the front lines the way all of you can, but I'll do everything in my power as a trader to help people in the city. And if I know my fellow Crossbellans, they haven't given up yet either. I'm cheering for you all with everything I have. May Adios be with you. Thanks. And with you as well, Harold. Right. Let's see if we can finish off the square for today. Is it just me, or are people like legit hating on Rufus right now? I thought we were all really into him. Well, I guess people don't like all the stuff he's been doing. But people can hate on him all they want. I'm still hated. Girl, please, not if I get to him first. Look at that, you're so popular. It's certainly interesting to hear. The worst part of being Rufus's #1 fan is no one ever gets him as much as me, you know? Of course. Hello, Earther Rufus. Busting out a weapon that crazy is just a little too gross. Maybe a little. Well, the day feels a little brighter now that the Evan Defense Force has been run out of town. That whatever. It still gives me the willies, though. Well, how goes the SSS today? I read in the Crossbell Time that you had and a few other people plan to stop that thing. It makes me feel guilty. You're always getting saddled up with the tough jobs, but I can also rest easier knowing it's on you. You know it, and thanks for the encouragement. Just leave it to us. Whatever. Even people in-game have trouble pronouncing all of that. Hey kids, good seeing you. Same to you, Chief. We just want to touch base. Like, the cleanup of those Cyber Soldiers remains is done now? Yeah, knock on wood. The Red Constellation came in handy for once. The city came out as unscathed as we could have hoped for. Pretty ironic. Them and Kwa would be the ones coming to the rescue after setting the place on fire once. Yeah, I just work in mysterious ways, but they're hired guns at the end of the day. They go where the mirror is. Well, I should be rolling out of here soon. I need to hook up with Dudley so we can start going over the plans for the big operation soon. What a guy gotta do to get a smoke break around here. Is a few minutes to breathe too much to ask? Hey, look on the bright side. Missing your smoke breaks is doing wonders for your health. Physically? Maybe. Not a smoker alive thinks it's good for their lungs, but we sure as hell need it for our sanity. On a serious note, I hope you kids know we're standing at an impasse for Crossbell and its future. So, maybe laying off the smokes until this is all said and done isn't a bad idea. Wouldn't want to jinx it or anything. Oh, you must be serious about this if you're willing to give up smoking, even if it is only for an afternoon. The Chief without a cigarette in his hand doesn't feel right. All the more reason we should pull this off. I'm not sure enabling someone's bad habits is a good reason to go stop a superpower, the weapon guys. Just like the old times. Don't worry about me. You kids get back to preparing for what's to come. You're gonna need it. Taking the city back was a test for the police, but what comes next is gonna challenge all of Crossbell. Look alive and knock 'em dead, kids. I want only the best what the SSS has to offer, got it? Yes, sir. Stay sharp out there, yeah? Doubt you need me to say that at this point, though. This mission all hinges on a strike team getting the job done, and that means you. So don't worry about anything but what you can control. We'll take care of the rest. Our weapon orbital system took a pretty heavy hit against the Sour Soldats. Jenton was quick to make repairs, though. We're really grateful they were there when we needed them. Hey, they will always try their best if they can. And where is that guy that keeps on walking past? Let's see in the background. He has to come from somewhere, right? Well, the occupations being all over means Supreme Leader was just blowing up smoke, right? Suppose we shouldn't be paying the whole thing any mind then. If we got time to think about what could have been, then we've got time to hand out balloons and put smiles on kids' faces, right? Hell yeah. Aha, I see you. Well, it feels like we've awoken from this awful nightmare ever since we were freed from the EDF. What about the tower, though? Think it could keep enemies shaking in the boots the way the Empire railway guns have? No, I don't like that at all. I know it's for the good of Crossbell, but a weapon that can slaughter left and right sits awful with me. I truly hope the Supreme Leader rethinks using it. Okay, so he's slightly still attached to the whole thing, but he'll get there, I'm sure. And for now, let's keep it right here. On the next one, we're gonna go into the 3 shops, go to the entrance, and then to our final 2 districts. I don't know if we can finish it on the next one, at least Crossbell, but we'll see how far we can get. And after that, we'll go to the outside area of the city, like St. Ursula, Mountain Path, and wherever else we're allowed to go. So for now, I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are, and if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time.
Okay.
So until then, bye bye.